Welcome to the Klaes 3D presentation, the all-in-one solution for facades and conservatory constructors. Starting from a simple hand sketch of a conservatory construction, at the push of a button, the program provides 3D views, detailed profile cuts, and the perfect execution of all necessary information. The Klaes 3D portfolio is currently based on approximately 30 basic form layouts, which will cover more than 80% of the necessary constructions. Every layout can be allocated with any profile system in wood, aluminium, wood-aluminium or PVC. The conservatory producer can set defaults within the design to integrate his individual construction systems. By setting defaults and construction data to a layout, any change made to a construction layout will be changed automatically within the construction. The selected basic form is already constructed out completely. The conservatory construction is controlled in the 3D view. Every construction level can be shown separately and can also be viewed in detail by rotating and turning the construction. Now, the construction has been adapted to the individual building situation. Firstly, the outside floor dimensions, heights and angles are entered. Now, individual and specific measurements for other points and planes can be set. Here, measurements can be adjusted individually and set to the specific reference point from where the original measurement was taken. It is possible to modify the position of the construction line from where measurements were taken. For example, the dimension that was given was a daylight dimension and not an overall dimension. Now, the construction has been adapted to the individual building situation. Firstly, the outside floor dimensions, heights and angles are entered. Three definable settings, which are valid for the whole construction, are set in the basic data. Here, construction variants, glass types for roof and side elements, comment text and projection measurements can be set. This enables dynamic positioning of different glass types in the roof construction. Next, the partitioning of the different surfaces takes place. The desired roof and panel constructions can be achieved by adding or deleting rafters and bridging. These roof members can then be lined through onto the other planes by matching up the specific reference points. Dimension settings for the individual partitions can be set and checked within the construction layout. The left face of this construction is supported by a construction wall or backing. The left edge automatically has a prepared joint between the backing and the glass panel on the roof. Now, a cutout takes place. The roof pitch dependent measurements from the basic data are used for the cutout depth at roof surface. The new cutout dimension can now be used to reposition the existing bridge rafters. The required roof member profiles are now set to the new construction lines. Now, the old construction lines which are no longer needed are deleted. The roof panel is replaced by a wall junction, the post by a wall backing, and the rafter becomes an edge rafter. The program automatically adapts all the new information to the whole construction. Parametrically, all the joints for the new roof members for the cutout construction are automatically created. After the structure is set to the customer requirements, we then turn to the vertical surfaces. the right outside surface attaches to a wall. The filling is deleted and the appropriate edge types are assigned. Four roof vents are integrated to the roof. Two fixed glazing panels are set to the left face. Two opening sashes and two fixed glazing lights are set to the right side. The construction is finished, but as is often the case, production details have to be changed close to the planned start of production. For example, the ridge needs to be set 1 metre higher to attach the conservatory above an existing window. No problem. The conservatory construction adapts to the new dimension, automatically altering the construction to the new required instructions. In addition to the external measurements of the construction, the details of edge and joint types can also be individually viewed. After selecting an area to view, the detail cut and the list of the changeable parameters are available. The cut provides optional detailed information like the purlin height, special measurements, or the internal angle of a wall plate, for example. The defined parameter list of the section being viewed allows constructive changes within the section type to be made. Any change of dimension to any plane automatically or parametrically changes all the settings in the entire construction. After all the construction detail changes are finished, the results can then be printed out for the customer and for production. The cut generator of Klaes 3D can produce either partial or overall views at any point of the construction. The end result is a layout with all defined measurements and details available for output onto lists or reports. Profiles and sectional cuts can also be reviewed in the Klaes CAD module. In addition to the optional section views, predefined views are also available for printouts and reports. Additional to the overall views, individual surface dimensions or also special joint views for assembly and production can be produced. More detailed, scaled, dimensional views for construction and architects are also available. The architect, the customer, production and the assembly teams all need their own special information. For this purpose, Klaes 3D provides a list of reports available in different page formats which can be adapted individually to meet your own demands. For example, overview lists with 3D views, total view, and views which can be a combination of both full or partial sections. For production, you can obtain cutting lists for all materials, profile lists with profile cuts, or for more complex cuts, a complete, accurate, detailed list is required. There are lists for aluminium, plastic, or gasket profiles. A comprehensive detailed glass list for all rectangular and shaped glass. An element list if the roof capping elements have to be pre-ordered. In addition, any special joint, cross-section or wall junction can be printed out in greater detail. Complex joints can be described in an understandable way by displaying the construction in built-up layers. Additional to the standard print lists, Klaes 3D can also be linked to Klaes CAD, which can provide individual scaled cross-section sketches, or which can be automatically combined with the Klaes 3D reports. From a basic sketch to a sectional detailed view. The result, a complete comprehensive view which guarantees that the constructed layout matches all the customer's expectations and requirements. We thank you for your interest in Klaes 3D, the all-in-one solution for facade and conservatory manufacturers.